Hey, Rent to Retires, it's Adam Schrader, and today we're going to talk about if you're really capped at 10 loans for investment properties. Before we get started with today's video, let me remind everybody, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the notifications bell, and don't miss out on any of this content that we're putting out as we try to make you the most knowledgeable investor you can possibly be as you get started or as you continue your real estate journey. Really appreciate the time you've all spent in furthering your education. It has been great talking with each of you about your journey, and we look forward to continuing to help you along the way. So today, I want to talk to you about something that a lot of investors get concerned about when we start talking about their investing journey, and that is, can I get more than 10 properties? Can I have more than 10 loans? Because, I'm capped with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac at 10, so what do I do once I hit that 10 loan limit? Well, the answer is yes and no. Obviously, yes, you are capped in that you can't get any more government-backed loans once you hit your 10 Fannie Mae Freddie Mac loan slots. Now, there are certain ways you can slightly get around that, and that is that if you're married, make sure you're not getting loans in both of your names if you don't need to in order to qualify, because that way you can each have 10 loans and you can possibly get 20, or if you own your own home, 19, or if you're both on the loan, then that's 18 that you can possibly get. But if you're both on it, then that one home counts for 2 loan slots. So just keep that in mind. It's something that a lot of people don't really think about when they get started. So they think, well, my partner and I are, buying these together, so we obviously both need to be on it, and this, that, and the other. I have personally refinanced our home to get me off of the mortgage and just put it in my wife's name so that we can buy one extra rental property as we continue our journey. So that's one thing to keep in mind as you're getting started, if you have a spouse who can, qualify for those 10 loan spots, or a partner who can do that. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But there are other options out there, and this is how you hear about people continuing to build up and getting 30, 40, 50, 100 rental properties, because there are loans out there. They're not paying cash for these things just because they've passed their government-backed limit. There are loans such as a DSCR loan, which is a debt service coverage ratio loan. And this is where they qualify the property, not you. Asset-based loans are ones where they look and they say, does this property make sense? Not, does Adam have the money to cover this property? But rather, with the rent that's expected to be collected in this property, will it pay the mortgage? And mind you, this is just principal and interest. They don't care about the other stuff so much. They're looking at the rent versus your principal and interest payment that you're making. So most lenders are going to require your debt service coverage ratio to be somewhere in the 1.25 or so level. And that is simply, you take your net operating income and divide it by your mortgage payment. So when that is at 1.25 or greater, you are very likely to get the loan. If that number is 1 or less, that's telling you that you're actually doing a appreciation play and not a cash flow play, because you will not be making money on the deal and you're very unlikely to get that loan. The other thing you can do is getting a non-recourse loan. This is mostly done when people buy properties through their retirement accounts, because in this, and you're going to pay higher interest rates on this one as well as with the DSCR loans and those kind, because with non-recourse loans, it literally means they have no recourse against you. The only thing they can come after is your property. So they're obviously taking a higher risk than just getting a regular mortgage. So they're going to charge you more in interest, but you can definitely get a non-recourse loans when you are buying homes through your retirement accounts. So that's another way that you can go around getting loans after you hit your 10. But essentially you can also just go to, private money lenders or, those kind of people. We can connect you with them here at Rent to Retirement. But there are options. You can go to a private lender and say, hey, I have all of these real estate properties. Here's my income as well. I am a prime candidate for continuing to get loans. And just know they're going to charge you a higher interest rate because they are not government backed. They don't have the same standards. You're also going to probably pay a little bit more in originations because, they can, first off, but then also just for the cost of doing business for them. And your interest rates, like I said, will be slightly higher, but you still just have to look at the deal and see if it makes sense and think long term. Because these properties, assuming you're buying right, will cash flow even with these different loan types, even with a higher interest rate. Your cash on cash can still be good, even with a higher initial cash to close. But you just have to look and just know you don't have to stop at 10. Now, if you're buying in a certain way, then maybe you hit your 10 and you're good to go with your cash flow. But maybe you want to keep going. And if you want to keep going, government-backed securities aren't the only way to go. Keep that in mind as you continue your journey. Don't stop unless you want to. I hope that's been helpful. If it has, please click the like button and let us know. If there's anything else that we can help you with, head on over to renttoretirement.com. You can see our inventory. You can schedule a call with an investment strategist like myself. We are happy to help you out and get you connected with the people you need to know, help you formulate your strategy as you continue or start your real estate journey. That's at renttoretirement.com. You can also get our inventory sent straight to your phone at renttoretirement.com/hotlist. It's not as up to date as what's on the website, so definitely keep checking that out. Really appreciate you spending the time watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next video.
Thanks for watching the Rent to Retirement YouTube channel. Check out some of our other videos, like this one, or this one here.